About a month ago, I let Baloo put his own portfolio together. Now it's time for the first update. What's up? My name is Caroline and this is Wealth in Progress, where you'll learn how to make passive income with cryptocurrencies. I've got my floof boy Baloo here with me today because we're sharing our first monthly update of his portfolio compared to my portfolio. So this is just kind of a joke and a funny video, a funny experiment where I'd like to try the theory out that it doesn't really matter what kind of portfolio you put together. And so even a dog could put together a good portfolio that performs well in the long run. So this is what I like to test here. I'll keep this portfolio up for at least a couple months or a year, I guess. So this is the first month. So let's take a look at which portfolio performs better. So both of our portfolio got $1,000 to distribute among 10 projects that are in the top 100. So he got 10 projects to choose and I got 10 projects to choose. So let's take a look at our portfolios. Alright, so this is what Baloo's portfolio looks like. So you can see all of these tokens make his portfolio. So you can see there's quite a funny mix here. And so the best performing are at the top and then it goes down to the worst performing. So let's quickly look through that and see which coin performed in which way. So FTX token has performed by far the best. So you can see on July 2nd we bought 3.7 FTX token and the price there was $26.93. So right now it went up to $48.58. So we're up about 80%, so that has performed really well. So Baloo is up $80 on this position, so that's pretty good, but that has been the best by far, as it seems like. So the other ones, Hollow token was the second best. So again you can see the holdings. So we bought it at when it was, or Baloo bought it I should say, when it was at 0.58 cents, and now they went up about 46%. So Baloo's 46% in plus on that one. Now ZRX is the next one. We bought that at 68 cents. Now it's at 94 cents, so that is a plus of 38%. Compound is pretty similar. I think that one actually went up a bit higher. Yeah, okay, so we bought it at $350 and it went up to $509 and now it's dumped a bit. So it's now worth 481 one compound token. We got 0.28 tokens. So we're up about 37%. We were a bit higher, but well, it corrected a bit. Let's look at Bitcoin Gold. I'm actually excited to look at that. Let's look at the monthly performance. Yeah, okay, so we're pretty much at the all-time high. We bought it when it was at $46, so that's not a huge increase, but still pretty good. Still about 27%. After that, we've got Hirobi Token. That also went a bit higher, but just a tiny little bit. We bought it at $10.26. So that is an increase of 23%. Now Clay token is pretty much the same. Let's have a look. Oh, that actually went higher. That had a monthly all-time high of 128. Now it went a bit down. We bought it at 97 cents. So yeah, that's also about 25% up. TRX is about 13%. And then the two worst performers, I kind of assumed that. So we've got Dogecoin. Yeah, that also went a bit higher, but then it also crashed quite a bit. So we bought it at 24.4 cents. It's now at 25.4, so that's just a bit up. At least it's in the positive. And SafeMoon apparently crashed a bit. Yeah, so that basically just went downwards. I wouldn't have bought it. Well, it was Baloo's choice. Anyway, okay, so overall you can see that Baloo is up around 26.88% on his portfolio. So overall I think that's still a pretty good performance, especially for the fact that he just randomly, I mean, he just ate some treats of some paper slips. So he randomly put his portfolio together. Actually pretty impressive that it's still in positive. Right, Baloo? Can't see. He's a bit tired today. Okay, now let's look at my portfolio because we want to see if he can beat me actually. So let's swipe to my portfolio. And you can see currently I'm better than Baloo. I'm beating him at the moment. That can always change, of course. But I think that's mainly because I had about yeah, I had one very lucky pick. So it's mainly because of that, and that is Luna. So you can see here I'm up 141%. So that's a pretty crazy increase for 1 month. So you can see I bought it when it was at $5.92. So about 16.93 Luna, and it's now at 14.28, and it actually even went up to 15.08. So that had a pretty steep increase, and I was hoping for that because if you look at the long term, you can see it had an all-time high at 21.58. So I was hoping after the dip that it would recover to get at least part of that position back, part of that all-time high amount back, and it did. So I was really quite lucky on that one. And then also 2 or 3 of my other holdings performed pretty well. Ethereum, I mean, that just went up for the whole month pretty much. So you can see it's like a ladder, it's just going up and up and up. So there it's over 40% and plus 47%. KuCoin token, that also did what I expected it to do, because it's KuCoin token will always be used for people to use KuCoin, the exchange, in order to have lower fees. So I just expected that it will be used on a stable basis, on an increasing basis, and therefore the token should increase in value as well. So you can see I bought it at $7.39, about 13.24 KCS. So that also makes me plus at about 43% on that one. So that's pretty nice. Decentraland also performed fairly well, so I see that more as a pretty long-term investment. So not expecting that to go to the moon tomorrow, but I think it's a good project, and it has something, it's something that has potential, I guess. But it seems to be performing pretty well for the moment, so that's pretty cool. I bought it at 55 cents, it's now at 75, so that's a 36% increase as well. So that's pretty exciting. All the rest was, well, it was okay, but nothing super exciting. I have one that barely moved, so Celsius Network barely moved. It's pretty much break even. Cardano is a bit of a disappointment in here, but I think honestly that's just the quiet before the storm. So I think this is just, you know, people building up their position, and it's actually also now at a pretty critical support. You can't see it very well in this app, but 148 you can see here, or around there, you can see that this has been a resistance a couple of times. So it's the critical resistance here. Once it breaks through that, I can see that going increasing in value quite a bit. For the moment it's the second last, so yeah, I didn't expect that. I honestly have to say I expected that to be one of the top performers, but well, I've had some pretty good ones, and overall I'm very happy with how the portfolio did. Let's see if in the long run Baloo can have a stronger portfolio than me. With some of the positions I'm not too sure. I think that some of the positions are not the super long-term gainers, but we'll see. So I definitely want to keep that up as an experiment and do monthly updates, just because I think it's fun. And also some of you guys wanted to see more of Baloo, so here he is. He's sleeping now. He's like, oh, let me sleep. So yeah, that's it for this short monthly update. Let me know if you'd like to see Baloo in more of my videos. I'm happy to include him. He's most of the time, now that I'm filming outside, he's most of the time with me anyways, but he's usually playing with a stick or doing his own thing. But I'm happy to show him more if you're interested. So let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, hit the like button down below, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!